Hello everyone, welcome to Cooking with Chef Fred, and today we're making something Korean. It's called Dak Galbi, which is Korean spicy chicken with vegetables. So this is my own version of it, and not in any traditional way, but in similar taste, kind of. So, tada! So here are the recipes for Dak Galbi. We have chicken thigh, we have spring onions, green chili, red onions, garlic, carrot, potatoes, Enoki mushrooms. We have sesame seed, sugar, black pepper, mirin, fish sauce, and the most important one is gochujang. So let's start off with cutting our red onion. As usual, just like slice it in half. Remove the ends. Peel it off. Oof, it's giving me a hard time, huh? Putting it in here, so that's what you want to do, is throw away the scraps. And just thinly slice your onion. So cut our onion. Now, it's done. So all we have to do is transfer that to our board or our tray so that we can use it for later. Up is garlic. So we're going to use at least 6 cloves of garlic. Now we need to crush the garlic and remove the ends, peel it off. Time to mince our garlic. Cutting it a bit finer, so we're doing a mince. Alright, so now that we have our minced garlic, put it and set it aside to our board here, or our tray. Wonderful. Next up is slicing our green chili. So remove that end there because we don't need that, and go a bit on the slant, on sideways, and just slice up your green chili. I just want to add in a bit more spice, and I know I'm using gochujang already, but it's just better with more chili in it because that's what I want. And let's just push it here on our tray. Next up is our spring onions. So what we're going to do is remove this roots area. That's done, and we'll just slice it again. Slice it up. Almost there, and we're done. So same thing, we just push it to our tray. Carrots, so what we're going to do is remove the end here and that tiny bit on that end there. Put that aside and peel off the skin. You could have it with the skin on as well. It's really up to you, but I want to peel it off. And all you want to do is cut it into circulars. In circles. They're roly-poly at the moment. There we go, and now we put them on our tray again. Have it organized there. We have our potatoes. They're roly-polies as well. So we want to cut it in half. So like this. But if they're big like this, you want to cut them into 4 so that they're not too big when you cook it. And half. So, ta-da! Next up, we have Enoki Mushroom. I love Enoki Mushroom. Although they get stuck in your teeth a lot, I would still eat them. Let's just open that up. Oof. So that end bit, you just want to cut off that end bit. Here, it's coming out, and here you go. Just want to remove this end where there's a fair bit of dirt, and you want to break down with your hands. You want to break down the Enoki mushroom into pieces. Put them in here on the tray. Looking great, and that's it. Just throw away everything to the side. Once you've got all the vegetables, here they will look like this when you arrange them. You want to like have one tray so that you don't have to keep washing several plates or bowls. This is just a professional advice. This is how we do it inside the kitchen because it's faster in one tray. Next, we're gonna cut our chicken thighs into strips. So So here's our chicken thigh. Just want to cut it into beautiful strips like this. And they are looking quite well. Now just put them back into the bowl. And you're done with the chicken. Now let's make the marinade for the Dak Galbi. So the most important ingredient that we have is gochujang. So this is Korean chili paste, which I really love. So probably put in a good amount in there. In my sugar, some black pepper as well. Just crack it in there. So we're adding in some mirin. Probably 2 tablespoons of mirin in there. We're also adding in some fish sauce. So this is like probably 2 tablespoons as well, just to give it a bit of saltiness into it. And then using a whisk or a spoon, just mix it up. So it'll be like a really good paste for later. I'll add in some sesame seeds into it as well. Good marinade for the chicken and the vegetables. Just mix it up. There you have it. So you now have this sauce here. We'll add a bit of water later in the pot that we're cooking our Dak Galbi in. So let's begin to cook our Dak Galbi. So in your wok pot, anything that's deep, that's enough to cook the Dak Galbi, just turn on the heat like so and put in some vegetable oil. Technically, there's a lot of method to do Dak Galbi, but this is the method that I prefer to do. So what we want to do is to saute our red onion. That's from our tray. Put it in there. Here it's searing now. So you just want to like loosen it up, make it a bit translucent. As you can see here, our onions are getting a bit translucent and a bit softer, so that's the time where we add in our minced garlic. Just throw that in there. Ooh. And just saute. Again. Just give it. The garlic is now sauteed, so that's quite good. Now we add in our chicken strips to the mix. You want to like brown the chicken. Give it a bit of a color. As you can see here, most of our chickens have been cooked on the outer side. And what we're going to do next is add in some water. Just a bit halfway through. There we go. Just push down all the chicken. And then we mix in our mixture here, the gochujang mixture, and pour that in. That looks good. Just mix it up. Just put it in there. Make sure that goes in. So it's starting to simmer. So what we're going to do is we're going to add in our vegetables. I'm going to put in the Enoki Mushrooms first. Your potatoes as well. And the carrots. I'll put in my green onions as well, or your scallions. Go. And then our green chili. All we have to do is make sure that they're evenly pressed down into the liquid. Like so. And leave it there for a while to cook and cover it up. So we're going to turn the heat into a bit medium-low. Leave it there for 20 minutes. So it's finally cooked. There you go. It's fogging up my camera, but it's looking great. Look at that. Alright, since our Dak Galbi is already cooked, we're just gonna add in some garnishes on top. So we have here our spring onion, cutting off the ends. Just gonna cut it thinly. Alright. So here is a top view of our Dak Galbi. So here are our sliced spring onions. Just going to spread it on top. God love some spring onions on top of this Dak Galbi. And then using our sesame seed, just sprinkle it on top. And we now have our finished product of Dak Galbi.
Dak Galbi, mashiso. Wait, where's the chicken? Not the chicken. Oh, that's hot. That's really hot. Oh, bad choice. Oh, decisions. Bad decisions.